What's up guys, it's Flash. In this video I'm going to be teaching you guys when to trade airline stocks, entries, exits, profits, all the good stuff's here, so stay tuned. What's up guys, I had to interrupt the video and I do apologise. I just wanted to let you guys in on a little secret. The Flash Forward day trading course is out now. If you're interested to learn how to trade stocks the correct way, check the link out below guys. God bless. Okay guys, like I said, if you're looking to trade airlines, where are we looking to trade them? So guys, where are we looking to trade airline stocks? So I'm going to bring you to the daily just to give you a nice example of it. We're always looking in around between the $12 and the $12.50 area of support was looking really nice. This is quite easy to see. Look, the pattern that we had a big drop off, the pattern then that we broke to the upside is really easy pattern to trade. A nice kind of recovery bear flag breakout there, but the line of support here was always in around the $12 and $12.50 mark. I actually took this trade yesterday as a swing. I took a light position with 200 shares on it, and I was in about $12.50 area, $12.55. Now I did average up into another 200 shares, and I got filled just under $13, about $12.90, and my average now is $12.75. I was up about $200 this morning. It's pulling back slightly, but this is a kind of trade I'll be holding for the next couple of days to see it kind of break out. So that's the key areas of, support, what we're looking at to hold on the likes of airlines. I'm trading American Airlines right now. I've had really good success of trading these the last while. I got in on this big kind of breakout here, and I sold up into this big push. I didn't hold for to maximum highs. I kind of jumped out in around the $20 mark back a couple of weeks ago. So it is big movers. Now it is a hold for, you can either hold it for a long term. I wouldn't be holding this too long, but it does show real potential. A couple of areas of resistance here. Just take a look down here with me. The 9 and the 50 EMA are going to be in the way to show resistance, but once we overall hold that low here of about $12, key support going back forward, we're looking to be in a nice position. Now what can happen is this is going to ride up and potentially get rejected here for a little bit and pull back, and then hopefully make a breakthrough. If it doesn't, it's going to collapse down below 12 and it will fall further. In that case, we're kind of going to be watching it closely to be in and out of the stock quite quick. But that's kind of what I think on the airline stock right now. It's not a huge position. It is only 400 shares, because I tend to teach this way and to buy this way myself. In my own strategy is I buy at multiple points of support, and I also buy at support to average up into it once it's confirmed, and it's very same of selling it. I don't just buy 1,000 shares of what I believe is to a support, because if you're wrong, the kind of consequences are a little bit higher then. So we have to be smart where we're buying the prices on it. But like I said, if we're looking at this to hold above the $12 mark to try recover up, once it breaks these EMAs, the next line of what we're looking at here, quite simple, we're looking at to break that trend line down, and the trend line is roughly around the EMAs as well. Once broken, we need to be breaking support levels of resistance in around 17, 18, and potentially break a new high in around the 22 mark there to continue it going up. So that's my view on the airlines. Some people are holding this long term, since down here was a good buy, but again, this was during the whole pandemic, and then it kind of leveled out. They got some news that they can have 50% of their planes out there with a load capacity of about 40%. So it wasn't really news to make this push, but when we get some sort of news with the patterns that we focus on, and that's when we can kind of capitalize on them. But once you know your patterns, your entries and exits, and you have a little bit of news, we can trade off that no matter what the circumstances are for it. So guys, that's what I feel about airlines. Do pay attention to them in the next coming days or weeks. If you have any questions about how to get started in day trading, do reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for your support guys. Leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe. Good night and God bless. So guys, I wanted to jump back into the video to show you this is the next day. So the airline video I covered that you've just been watching the screen share was yesterday, and today is obviously today. The reason why I wanted to jump back in and just show you this bit of information, it's important. So my average was $12.75. Yesterday I don't know whether it was up or down when I was recording the video. I think it was up by $70. It wasn't too much. I closed out today. I still have 50 shares remaining. So yesterday I averaged up, and I got another 200, so it left me with 400. So today I sold about 350 shares and locked in about $305 off one trade. Really low risk trade and very easy. So my average was 12.70. And why did I sell where I sold? It's quite easy. But then you're going to say, well, why am I still holding 50 shares? I'm holding 50 shares because my entry was quite nice. I wanted to hold some sort of shares to see can we push back up here, and I'm comfortable holding 50 shares to risk it. It's not a huge risk for me, so I'm comfortable doing so. If you're not comfortable doing that, I wouldn't suggest holding them. But I'm okay with it because I potentially see that we might get a return here on the daily chart if we can break past the 9 and the 50 EMA. But just to really quickly tell you, remember I said if it breaks below 12 we're in trouble? It never broke below 12, and it would have been a nice buy to get in on the 12 again, but I didn't. So why I sold where I sold today, the majority of my shares, was right here. This candle is a bearish candle, and we got rejected by the 9 and the 50 EMA. Again, I sold up here as we started to break down VWAP, and then I sold here on a rejection of VWAP. So I got out with two really nice entries. The reason why I sold here to break a VWAP, it was looking bearish here because I broke VWAP down and the EMAs crossed over. Just let me zoom in. The EMAs crossed over here, and on the daily we're getting rejected. So my sells were here, and then again the retest when we couldn't break it, I sold the rest of my shares, but still holding on to 50 because I'm going to see can we recover up long term and see how we feel. And that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoy. $305 easy. Making $100,000. Characters I met along the way that stepped in and are a big part of my story. There, so stay tuned.